everyone. Namaste. So let's start this evening the practice in extended child pose. Okay, so we are coming on our knees. We're going to widen the knees as wide as the mat. We're going to bring the big toes to touch. And then we're going to sit, place the buttocks onto the heels, and then from here we're going to stretch the arms forward and relax the forehead down. Okay? Now if your buttocks lift up, if you can't keep the contact of your buttocks on your heels, you can place a block in front and you can relax your forehead there. Okay? Your forehead. And you can just relax your arm in front. Okay? If you have pains in your arms and you can't for some reason stretch your arms, you can just have your arms alongside your body. Okay? As long as it's comfortable, you can have a bolster if you want to hug something. Okay, so from here, we're going to start connecting with the breath. So we're going to take 3 nice long breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So big inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Inhale, big inhale. Fill up your lungs. Hold it for a moment and then just release it through your mouth. Just sink deeper. Feel your body relax. Becoming heavy. Another big inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs. Hold the breath at the top. And then when you're ready, just let it go. Let's keep staying connecting with the breathing, taking an inhale through the nose now, and then sealing the lips, trying to exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Hold it with the full lungs at the top, and then exhale through the nose again. Again, inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top, exhale through the nose. And then this time, let's see if you can use the Ujjayi breathing, constricting the back of your throat and making your breath even more audible. So inhaling, exhaling. Try to really to be in control of your breathing now and just make it smooth and like it was normal, but make it like really vigorous and deep. Oxygenate all your organs, all your being. Direct your breath to where you need to. You feel there is an area with discomfort, or maybe with the energy a little bit more stagnant, just direct your inhale there, your exhale, the breathing there. Notice the effects of the breathing into the area, relaxing, energizing, calming, releasing. Complete in this way, a few more moments. Maybe try to stretch your arms a little bit more, pressing your hands so you can push your weight towards your feet. And then with the hands into the mat, with the fingertips nice and spread and the arms above the mat, see if you can start moving from side to side. Slowly releasing the lower back, releasing your hips, And trying at the same time to melt your chest there. Like you want to sort of bring the shoulder blades slightly together and you bring your chest closer to the mat. Another big inhale and exhale. Release the forehead on the mat or on the block. Start making the rotation into circles with your forehead in one direction and the other direction. Massaging the third eye chakra, the point of the intuition and expression. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands. So come up sort of to the sitting position, pressing still the buttocks onto the heels, and then bringing the hands behind. Bring the thumb closer to you and the rest of the fingers away. Let's see if we can just open the chest here. So bring it the shoulder blades together, and we're going to bring the chin up towards the ceiling and release the head. It's lovely. If you want, you can lift the hips high as well. Have a bigger stretch. And then release. Just release the hands on top of your thighs. Release the chin down towards the chest. And let's just make some rolls of the neck from side to side. So we inhale in the center and we exhale when the chin goes towards one of the shoulders. Then you can make full circle with your head, one direction, and the other direction. Just release, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, really squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your shoulders, and then let them go. Come into a tabletop for cutting cows. 3 cats and cows. You can tuck the toes under if you want to. You can have the top of the feet flat into the mat. Spread your fingertips nice and wide into the mat. Align the hips over your knees. Align the shoulders with your wrists. And just bring the shoulder blades closer together. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. Bring the belly down, bottom up. And just look ahead slightly. Maybe look at the tip of your nose here. Inhale. And as you exhale, curve yourself into cat, yeah? Really separating the shoulder blades, bringing the chin to the chest. Really squeeze your core. And again, inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. This time, sit on your heels. And just stretch your arms in front. Bring the arms alongside your body. Palm of the hands are facing up. Just relax your shoulders. Feel the tension on your shoulder just go away. Feel the stretch on your lower back. Coming again to tabletop. You can have something under your knees if it's too much for your knees. Okay, you can either roll your mat, or you can have one of these kneeling pads that you use for gardening, or you can use a cushion, anything which is padded. Okay, then from here we're going to stretch the right leg behind. I've got the bed in the way. Let's push the bed away if I can. No, I can't, so I'm going to lift the bed. Okay, so stretch the right leg back. Stretch the left arm forward for Superman. And then bend the right leg and see if you can get hold of the right foot with the left hand. Kick your right foot into your hands. Just let the right ear go in towards the right shoulder if you can. And maybe look, keep turning your head, look left, open the left chest, side of your chest. Come back to the center, straighten the arm and the leg, and then come back into tabletop. Do the other way, so I move this way. Left leg straight behind, right arm forward. See if you can balance for a few moments, then bend the left leg, right hand again, hold to the left foot. Kick the left foot into the hand, drop the left ear towards the left shoulder, and then keep turning your head, look to the right. Straighten the right arm and the left leg, and come back into tabletop. Move into downward facing dog. So we're going to place the hands a little bit more forward into the mat. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Push your hips high. Bring your feet close together if you can. If you have lower back problems, you can have your feet wider. Start pedaling the feet. Engage your core. Bring the chin to the chest. Start warming up the hamstrings and the calves. Doesn't matter if the heels don't touch the mat, but you should bring the weight into your heels and push down towards the mat. We're going to come on the tiptoes, and then we're going to drop the feet to the right, keeping the shoulders square. Inhale in the center, exhale, bring the feet to the left, keep the hips, the shoulders square. Come back to the center. If you can come on the tiptoes, see if you can shift your body all the way forward. Come into upward facing dog. The feet are not, so they're just tucked in, yeah? And then forward. Sorry, and then back into downward facing dog. I'm going to show you this way so you can see. So downward facing dog, you come in the tiptoes, we're going to curve the back, bring the chin to the chest, and then come forward into plank, and then keep traveling down. And look up maybe. Strong core. Come back into downward facing dog. And last one. Upward facing dog, everything is lifted. Push back into your downward facing dog, pedal your feet. We're going to come into forearms, downward facing dog, which is called dolphin, so that we can give a rest to the wrist. And you can take this if you have problems with your wrist at all times, rather than doing the downward facing dog. Move the hips from side to side here. Drop your knees down. Bring the forearms parallel, and then stretch one leg at a time. Come down on your tummy. Come into Sphinx. Widen your legs, a little bit wider than your hips. Breathe here. 3 nice long breaths. Let's come back on the knees. Tuck your toes under, push back into a downward facing dog. And then from here, we do 3 rounds of sun salutation. So the first one is going to be slow, and then the other one's a little bit quicker. So right leg comes up, straight behind you. We're going to look past the hands. We're going to place the right foot in between the hands and come into a high lunge. So from high lunge, really concentrate on not dropping this right knee to the right, but squeeze your legs together. Stay lifted using your core. And from here we create a momentum to bring the left foot to join the right. We're going to keep the knees slightly bent and we're going to stretch the lower back a little bit more, getting all the opposite elbows. And just dangle everything here. Then we're going to place the fingers by the feet. We're going to try to straighten the legs and look up ahead into monkey. And exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, come all the way up. Stretch your arms, join the palm of the hands together. Cross the fingers and join the thumb and the index. Squeeze the arms by your ears, take an inhale as you exhale, just have a back bend. Come back to the center, widen your arms, inch from the hips, come all the way down. Inhale, monkey, exhale, forward fold. We're going to jump, or one at a time, you can bring your legs back into a plank, and then we're moving into a downward facing dog. So if you jump, just soften your knees and soften your elbows, and when you jump into plank, try not to have your arms straight, otherwise it's painful for your arms, so just have them relaxed and soft. So inhale here, exhale, jump into a plank, and then push back into downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg up into a three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, bring the left foot in between the hands, come into a high lunge. So the left foot is forward, squeeze your legs, stay lifted, push the right heel away. So your right leg is nice and straight. Place the hands a little bit more into the mat. Create the momentum so the right foot comes forward. Come into a forward fold. Inhale, come into monkey. Exhale, forward fold again. Soften the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Stretch up. Interlock your fingers, join the thumb and the index finger. You can inhale here. As you exhale, this time we're going to stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands in prayer. We're going all the way down into forward fold. Get rid of all your hair. Inhale, fresh air into your lungs as you come into monkey and you look at the tip of your nose. Exhale, forward fold. Again, you can jump or you can bring one leg at a time behind you. This time, let's see if we can come down onto our core, on our tummy. So either Chaturanga Dandasana or just straight into a cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. Now we try to do this one, but one breath, one movement. So right leg in, as you inhale, exhale, right foot in between the hands. High lunge. Inhale, exhale, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Interlock the fingers. Inhale, exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, we're going to jump or bring one leg at a time into plank. Inhale here, exhale, lower down and up. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Inhale, exhale. Right foot joins the left, come into forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, down, all the way down. Inhale, exhale. Come into a plank. You can jump. Inhale here. Exhale, just lower yourself down and up. Inhale, exhale, down facing dog. Drop your knees. Come into embryo pose. Relax the arms alongside your body. 3 nice long breaths here. Big inhale through the nose, big exhale through your mouth. Do another one, another round with a little bit of a variation. So come into tabletop, then tuck your toes under, come into downward facing dog. As you inhale, lift the right leg up, open your hip. Then bring the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, exhale, left foot joins the right. Bend your knees, come into chair. So look at your toes, you should be able to see your toes. You should bring your weight a little bit more behind. And you should lift your arms in line with your ears if possible, but try not to tense your shoulders. If this happens, you have the option of widen your arms or lower your arms. Or you can have your hands on the hips or in front in a Jali Mudra. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, straighten your legs. Come all the way down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften the knees. Come all the way up. Big stretch. Interlock the fingers behind your back. Another chest opener. Take an inhale, look up. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, come all the way down. Bring in the arms as high as possible behind your back. Squeeze the hands together, relax your head. Then release the hands down into the mat. Let's come back into a plank. So you can jump, or you can move one leg at a time. Good. From here we're going to do side plank or easy version of side plank. So the easy version is you drop the right knee down, you turn the right leg, and you bring your left arm up, and maybe you lift the left leg up. Maybe you stretch the left arm. And you hold it. If you want to do the full plank, we're going to turn to the right, left foot over the left foot over the right. Keep your hips high, maybe stretch your left arm above your head. Come back in your plank with grace. Come into cobra or upward facing dog. And then push into a downward facing dog. Always stay connected to your breathing. Let's do the same on the other side. So inhale, lift the left leg up. Look past you, look a bit in between the hands. Place the left foot there, come into a high lunge. Now we're coming into chair, remember, so create the momentum to bring the right foot forward. Bend your knees, bring your arms forward, come into your chair. And then take an inhale as you exhale, aeroplane chair. So the arms go behind. Yeah? If you want, you can come on your tiptoes for balancing chair. And then we're going to drop the heels down, come all the way up. Big stretch, maybe come on the tiptoes. And down. Right arm forward, left arm behind. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, look over your left hand and try to keep the hips square. So bring the left hip a little bit more forward. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm behind. Turn around, look over your right hand. Bring the right hip a little bit more forward in line with the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Just bend your knees. Come balancing, come down into balancing position on your toes. You can have your hands onto your thighs. You can have hands in prayer on near your chest. Or you can try to bring the arms above your head. So find a focus spot, engage your core, relax the shoulders, relax the muscles of the face. Come here and let's come to a seated without using your hands and come into a cross-leg position. I'm going to place the left hand onto the lap and place the right hand on top with the thumb to touch. So this is called the Dhyana Mudra. And it's amazing for meditation. I'm going to read it because there are lots of them. So this mudra provides calming energy for meditation and we use for deep contemplation and reflection. So just close your eyes. Connect to your breathing, notice how you feel. Going to do another pranayama now. So we're going to use the mouth, and we're going to, of course, and we're going to sort of suck in air like we are sucking air through a straw. So this is this way, okay? If you're able to, see if you can curl your tongue. You know when you make like a U shape with your tongue, yeah, in between your teeth. If you can't do that, it's fine, doesn't matter. You're just sucking in like you're sucking through a straw. And the breath out is just a normal release through your mouth, okay? So we're going to inhale. Hold it, and then exhale through the mouth. You just think it's called Siktari. Yeah. There is always a pause at the end of the inhalation and at the end of the exhalation. This is very good, this pranayama, in summer when it's really hot because it cools your body down. Last one. release. Going to stretch the right leg behind and have the left foot on the inside of the right leg. Flex the right toes. If you have a strap and you want to use the strap, you're welcome to do so. Place it on the sole in the middle of the bottom of the sole of the right foot. Otherwise, we're going to use the hands. We're going to walk the hands forward. And we're going to use the breath. So there's no efforts. Just work with your body, work with your breath. See where your body is allowing you to go today. Remember, each day is different. And we're going to reach from the hips. We're going to relax the elbows and the arms. We're going to relax the face. A big stretch for the lower back. Then we're coming all the way up. Now you can repeat the same, or you can sort of bend this left knee and sort of sit on your sort of buttocks, yeah, on the left side. So you find balance here, and then again you can use your strap, or you can just go forward and forward this way. If this is not feasible, just stick to the one we've done before. To balance in this position, because there is the tendency of collapsing to the right, you can have your right forearm into the mat and just use the left hand around your right shin or foot, if you can reach it. If you have a strap, you can have the strap around your foot, maybe hold it with the left hand and the right hand into the mat. Last breath. Just roll yourself up. Come on your right. Stretch the left leg forward. And stretch your feet, your legs. Just release all the tension. Bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg. You can use a strap again, or you can just your hands. Remember to flex the left toes towards your face. And then slowly start going down into the forward towards the left leg. This side might feel different from the other side. Maybe it's tighter, or maybe it's looser. Just take your time to go into the, to the maximum of your abilities without too much strain on your body. Just use your breath. Just imagine you are relaxing to the pose, and the breathing is allowing you to stretch and go a little bit further each time. But walking with the breath to go deeper and deeper into the pose. Again, if you feel like you're not balanced, remember the left hand can go on the mat. You can use the right hand on the outside of the left foot. Just always, the longer you stay in the pose, the longer and the more opportunity you give to your body to go deeper. Yeah? And the body relaxes, the muscle lengthen and stretch a little bit further. Just slowly come up. Be very mindful of your lower back. Again, like we did on the other side, you can stick to this one and repeat what we have just done, or you can bend the right knee and sort of sit with your right buttock onto your right heel. if you can find balance here. So nice and long through the crown of your head. Flex the left toes. You can even try to place the right hand in half prayer, or maybe both hands. Should have done on the other side, but I forgot. And then we forward fold here. So again, you can use a strap, okay, or you can use your hands. Here it's very easy to collapse to the left, so we want to keep the hips nice and square, parallel to the mat. So the left hand can be used to the side of the left leg as a sort of balancing, yeah, for balancing. The right hand can go on the outside of the left shin or the left foot, and then down. Always hinge from your hips when you go into forward fold. Try not to strain your neck or your shoulders. Just stay here for a few more breaths. Always be gentle with your body. Work with your breath. And slowly come up. Now, if it's comfortable, if you want to try, we could do the hero pose where both legs are bent. So I'm going to bend. So coming on your knees, probably the best way to do it. Come on your knees and then you sit on your heels. Okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going sort of to open up the flesh of the shins, because we sort of want to spring the buttocks. We can widen the feet as well. We want to sit in between the legs, keeping the knees quite close together. And then the full pose is when you can go completely down on your back. Okay? I don't think I can do it today. I can feel my lower back. Won't be very happy, but if you can, please go ahead. Otherwise, again, walk with your breath. I might just stay on my hands or forearms today. Okay, but if you can go completely down, please do so. It's a big stretch for your quadriceps, yeah, in front of your thighs, and it's quite hard on your knees, so be careful. So your knees should be quite close together. You should try to avoid separating the knees too much. Okay, so do not force, it's quite a big one, this one. So when you had enough, you just come up. And then you just come to one side, and we stretch the legs in front. Again, we just give the knees the legs a nice stretch. It's good. Up and down. Move forward fold, so feet close together, legs close together. Just sit nicely on your sitting bones, find balance, lengthen through the crown of your head. You want to stretch your arms. You can use a strap if you want for this, and then hinge forward for the forward fold. Lovely job. Power yourself up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Place your feet into the floor. If you can come on the balancing where we were before. So again, the tiptoes. You can stay here with your hands. You can even have a block on each side. Then try to place the one hand on your chest, or maybe two hands near your chest, a little bit more away from your heart to protect it. Maybe we try to bring the arms up and the hands on top of the head. Look ahead. Find a focus spot, something which doesn't move. And then release the fingertips into the mat. Stay with your heels lifted. See if you can come up with your legs straight. Then release the feet, the heels down into the mat. Soften your knees and come up. Stretch your arms. Cactus the arms. Open your chest. Bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale up. Exhale. Just release down. Palm of the hands are facing forward. Feet are close together. Or heels together. Maybe a little bit of gap with between the big toes. Just a little bit. Just bring the shoulder blades slightly together. Relax your face. Just find balancing and stillness in Tadasana. Notice your breath. Keep breathing, stay there a little bit longer. Bring the hands in prayer next to the chest and slightly open your eyes. We're done. The last thing we're going to do today is the moon salutation. Salute to the moon. So we're coming to the left of the mat. So you might have to turn your mat. Yeah? Because otherwise you might not be able to see me. And we start in mountain pose with the hands in prayer. Okay, so this position of the hands, this mudra is called Anjali Mudra. Anjali Mudra, the hands in prayer. Anjali Mudra. Okay, let's place the hands and the arms to the side. Let's take an inhale, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, bring the palm of the hands behind your thighs. And just bring the hips forward, bring the shoulder blades together, open the chest, slight back bend here. Inhale, bring the arms up, bring the arms parallel to the mat, bring the right leg to the right. Then turn the feet to an angle. Bring the arms in cactus shape and drop the knees down. Palm of the hands facing each other. Widen the knees. Stretch your arms. Palm of the hands are facing up. Inhale here. Exhale, come up. Join the palm of the hands together. Then release the arms down again. Turn the right foot. We're now into starting to go into triangle pose. So inhale, exhale, shift your body to the right, and then come all the way down into triangle, Trikonasana. Now, if you want, you can use the block down here. You can look over your left hand. Remember to use your core to stay lifted. Come up. Bend the front leg, come into warrior two. So look over your right hand, and then bring the left arm forward, come all the way down into a high lunge. So turn the left foot, so we're now into a high lunge. Then from here we're going to pyramid pose, so we're going to stretch both legs. We're going to lengthen to the spine, so as we inhale we are looking ahead. As we exhale we are going to forward fold towards the right leg. Coming into high lunge again. Turn yourself. Turn the right foot, so we are now into a side lunge. If this is not visible, you just stay high, so you come here, yeah? This left foot, you can have the toes pointed up towards the ceiling, or you can have the foot flat, so the toes are pointing forward. Whatever is more comfortable for you. I find that if my feet are towards the ceiling, I can feel a bigger stretch on my inner thigh. So here again, it's your chance to balance. So again, you can try with one hand or two hands. This is a bit more difficult than the one we did before. Good. Now from here, we're going to turn into the middle. We're going to stretch both legs and we're going to forward fold here. So you can use a block if you want. Relax your forehead there. Very relaxing. Yeah. Lower. If you can reach the mat, you can just relax the crown of the head down. So remember, the wider the legs, the easier it is to go down, yeah? Take an inhale, let's lengthen to the spine, looking ahead. And as we exhale, we're going to side bend onto the left leg. So we're going to come here. We're going to do the reverse, yeah, on the other leg. Again, option to balance. One hand, two hands. Oh. Strong core. Push the hands together, the palms together. Find your focus spot. Breathe. Release the hands into the mat. Turn on your left, so you're facing the left knee. Come into a low lunge and then come into pyramid pose. So we're going to lengthen to the spine first, looking ahead and exhaling, forward fold onto the left leg. Bend the front knee, turn the right foot, come into warrior two on this side. Making sure the arms are nice and aligned. Making sure they all go deeper into the front knee. Then straighten the left leg, so both legs are straight. Turn your hips so that they are facing even more the front of your mat. Take an inhale, exhale, shift the body to the left, and then come down into triangle pose. Stay high, or go deeper, use a block if you want. You can look at your right hand, or you can look down at your left foot. It depends how balanced you feel. Important that you use your core in this pose, that you don't collapse down. Come all the way up. Turn the feet so they are slightly with the feet to an angle. Place the palms down, parallel to the mat. Okay. And then we are going to move to the right. So we're going to bring the arms up. Come here to the right of the mat. And then we're going to bring the hands behind the thighs. Have a back bend here as well. And come back to the center, arms up. And exhale, hands in prayer. And Tadasana. Come on in the middle of the mat. We are breathing, so we are widening the feet as wide as the mat. We're going to soften the knees. I'm going to bring the hands in prayer. I'm going to turn the hands down. I'm going to inhale as we go down into a squat. Bring the arms up. And exhale. Here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the feet together. We're now into mountain pose with hands in Anjali Mudra. Going to relax the arms down, coming to Tadasana. Noticing how we're feeling. Begin out to the nose, exhale through your mouth. Two more. Last one. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees. Find your way to a seated position. And then if you want to have a blanket next to you. So at the end of the final stretches, you can cover yourself. Then coming down to our backs. Hugging the knees to the chest. Rocking from side to side. Just widen your arms. Place the feet into the mat and then widen the feet mat width apart. Inhale in the center. Exhale, bring your knees to the right. Pushing both shoulders down. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring the knees to the left. Shoulders are pressing down towards the floor. And keep moving this way, using your breathing. Directing your breath into your lower back. Next time we're coming to the center, we are taking an inhale. As we exhale, we're dropping the knees to the right. We're going to leave them there. Option to place the right foot on top of the left knee and look over the left hand for a deeper twist. Just release the right foot down. Take an inhale, exhale, bring the knees to the left. Look over your right hand. Maybe place the left foot on top of the right knee. Just unwind from the pause. Let's take at least one bridge. It's always nice to compensate the lower back. Bring the heels quite close, very close to your buttocks. Knees are close together. Palm of the hands are facing down, lengthen to your spine and your neck. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, lift everything up. Place the weight on top of your shoulders, chin to chest. Squeeze your buttocks. Feel the back bend. That's nice. And then just release down. Hug your knees to the chest. Just bring them very close to the chest. Let's finish with happy baby. So widen your legs, bring them up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, get hold of your feet or your ankles or your shin. Press the buttocks down and the back of your body down into the mat. Start rocking from side to side. Bring the knees back to the chest. One at a time. You can bring just one leg straight and one knee to your chest. For a final stretch. And then stretch both legs in front. Have a full body stretch. Stretch your arms above your head. Point the toes away from you. Stretch your hands, your fingers. Just relax everything down. Palm of the hands are facing up. The legs are relaxed. The feet are relaxed. Just move your head from side to side. Before you find the final pose, Shavasana, and you find stillness, if you're cold, wear a blanket, wear something, put a cushion under your head, put a support under your knees if you need it, support for your lower back. Just make yourself really, really comfortable. Breathe nice and deeply. Now, if you don't want to take Shavasana, you can always take a seated position, or you can have the legs up the wall. Especially if you're standing all day, it's a very good way of bringing the blood down, and it's an inversion. Otherwise, just take Shavasana. And just don't have to do much really, just have to relax, listen to your breath, find stillness. Just stay silent. Just notice your body, your muscles relaxing and letting go. To let go of any physical effort. Even your breath is nice and gentle, here is not forced. Stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, of course, you just wake up very slowly and you come back to this world. Otherwise, you just start moving your fingers and your toes, maybe your head. And you start paying attention to your breath again. You start paying attention to the temperature of your body, the air on your body, on your clothes. Start noticing the sounds. Maybe if you're in the countryside, you can hear the birds. Just wake up your body, gently, and stretch. Whatever feels good. Connect the knees to the chest. Come to your right side. Spend a few moments there. Hold your head with your hands. Just keep your eyes closed. With the help of your hands, keeping your eyes closed, just come up to a seated position of your choice. And find length into the spine. Sit nice and tall. Find dignity in the pose. And Jali Mudra to finish off and to say thank you, to show gratitude for the practice. And thank you very much to all of you. I hope you have a lovely evening and I hope to see you on Thursday morning. Otherwise, I'll see you next Monday. Namaste. Thank you. Next Monday, I'm going to teach in Wilby, but there will be this class as well at the same time. So if you want to come to Wilby, please let me know. I'm going to try to see how many mats I can fit there, because I'm not pretty sure. I need to keep the distance between people, so I have to see. But I think at the moment I still have spaces. I think I've got a few people, but I should have some spaces still. So let me know if you want to come. Otherwise, I'll see you here on Zoom. And the class will be a little bit longer. We'll finish at 8:15. It will be between 7 and 8:15.